there's this really silly part of me that wants to be like, oh man, the momentum of my YouTube channel has totally stalled out, which is just nonsense. And here's why. When I actually zoom out and look at the big picture of what I'm trying to create, the number of views or any other metric at this stage really is pretty irrelevant. You want to know what the momentum is that matters? I have 10 more videos that are live than I had 10 days ago. That's the momentum that matters. And that's what's going to compound over time. It's just me being consistent. And it's silly to have this idea that like somehow I'm entitled to views or whatever because my videos are just not that good yet. But the way that I'm going to get better at this is by practicing just showing up consistently and continuing to do the things that I need to do and just be as authentic as I can. And rather than wanting everything to happen all at once, which of course it's natural to want that. It's totally understandable for there to be a part of me that wants the whole learning curve of this process to be condensed down into a few days. But that's just not reality, right? And to get better at this, I have to practice. And it's not the end of the world if my practice attempts are not getting that many views. And yeah, it's funny. Like I will have that moment of feeling the insecurity or whatever that underlying emotion is. But then I just zoom out, even a tiny little bit, and I'm like, who cares? Right? Like, I care about what I'm building in the long term, the community that I'm trying to create. And the best way for me to create that community is to embody the values that I want our community to be built around. And I think the biggest thing is going to be showing up with consistency and understanding that growth compounds over time. Because with that understanding as a foundation, that's really what learning every moment means, is that it's not that everything is going to be perfect ever. It's not. But rather, in every moment, good or bad, there is an opportunity to grow. And sometimes that growth happens through appreciation of things that I would otherwise overlook. Just trying to be present and know that even if something is kind of annoying in the moment, that moment is not going to last forever. And even what present me finds slightly annoying, there will be future versions of me that could wish to have it back. Like if my little sister is like punching me in the stomach, there are times when I'm like in a hurry and I want to get out the door, and if I just slow down for just a second, and rather than get annoyed, get into that present moment and find a way to appreciate that this is not going to last forever. And there will be a day that I wish that I could come back right here, right now. And it's funny because if I'm going to be whining about like not getting enough views or whatever, which just to be clear, I'm not entitled to shit, right? If I want to get more of a reach and be able to share this community with more people, but I got to improve. But it's funny because I guarantee, with as much as I can, understanding the uncertainty of just life in general, but I find it highly, highly likely that there will be some point in the future that I will wish to have the relative peace and calmness that I have right now. Because with more attention comes a lot of things, and not all of them are going to be pretty. And I don't value attention for attention's sake. I see it as more of an instrumental value. But there's a lot that I have to be grateful for right now, and I just need to make the most of the opportunities that I have to learn. And wanting to rush that process is silly. I just need to keep building my systems to get better and better, and as I continue to improve, then I'll continue to improve. And not only that, but as I learn more, I'll get better at improving, and so that rate of improvement will compound over time. And so not only is my underlying skill set improving, but my capacity for continuing to improve my skill set is improving. And, well, that's a really silly, nerdy way to say that the way to get better is to keep doing the work. Period. So, my challenge for you today: find something that's a little bit annoying, but find a way to appreciate it by zooming out and realizing that there's going to be a future version of you that's going to be very grateful for that experience, or would wish to have it back. I love you tons. Have a great day.